As you probably noticed already, and I know I just started the video, but it's like, whoa, what's this? No hat. I know. He's got the haircut, got the spiked hair. Kind of difficult to wear a hat. So we're going to go without it today. We had 2 games to talk about, and 2 really great ones. So let's start with yesterday's game. Blue Jays win 6-5 over the Baltimore Orioles. We talked about how this series was one of the biggest of the year. Marco Estrada was all right. He was okay. He had a rough first inning, let 2 runs come home. And then in the bottom half of the first inning, Bautista, home run, leadoff shot. Love it. Donaldson gets out. Edwin goes yard. So there, it's 2-2 in the first inning. We're there already. Saunders gets out. Oh, Tulowitzki, you want to get in on the home run fest? Go ahead. 2-run solo shot. 3-2 Blue Jays after the first inning. Craziness. Nobody does anything in the second inning, and Baltimore gets 1 in the third to tie the game at 3, but the Jays say, not for long. Score 3 more, take a 6-3 lead. Baltimore scores 1. It's quiet for the rest of the way until the 8th, when Manny Machado hits a home run off Jason Grilli. Makes it a 6-5 ball game. Grilli gets out of that inning, gets fired up as usual. I give him the old how you do. And then Roberto Osuna gets fired up in the 9th inning. Gets the job done. Blue Jays win a 1-run game. I know it's crazy to think that. But they did. It's the first game of the series. Great job. Let's move to today's game. Yovani Gallardo was pitching today. We know how the Jays do not fare very well against him. But they did today. It took them a while to get to him, though. I mean, his line is not great at all. It is 4 and a third, 5 hits, 5 runs, 5 walked, and 5 strikeouts. But there were no runs until that 5th inning, where the Jays scored 7 runs. In the 2nd inning, I forgot what happened. I don't really care. Pedro Alvarez hits a curveball from J Happ and crushes it into the seats to make it 1-0. That's in the 2nd. Nothing happens in the 3rd and the 4th. But in the 5th, Devin Travis, the 9-hitter, nonetheless, solo home run ties the ball game, and this is where the floodgates open. What is now? I was getting a haircut at the time, and my pocket was going crazy, so I got to get up to date here in the 5th. This is going to be a long one. Bautista walks. Donaldson walks. So this is where Gallardo's like, oh no, I don't have that lead. I'm not cruising anymore because he gave up the home run at the tied ball game. Walks Bautista. Walks Donaldson. Edwin doubles. Saunders was intentionally walked. So then they brought out Michael Givens, the sidearm right-hander. Well, not really sidearm. He's got a weird delivery, but it is from the the angle of a sidearmer. He comes in. Troy Tulowitzki walks. So the bases were loaded at the time. So that scores a run. Yeah, that scores Donaldson. Russell Martin off Givens. Doubles. So that scores 2. Yeah, and they made 2nd and 3rd with only 1 out, if I'm not... Yes, it was 1 out. And Melvin Upton Jr. strikes out. However, I liked what I saw. I liked him breaking his bat over his knee. It shows that he's mad at himself. And I like to see emotion. We know that. We like to see the emotion from guys. He will break out eventually. He hasn't really been here that long. Give him time. He'll get some hits. He'll get some big hits for this team. And we will start doing a lot better for him. So he gets out. Then Kevin Pillar's like, two out. Come on. He doubles, scores 2 runs. Devin Travis strikes out to end the inning. But nonetheless, the Jays score 7 runs in that 5th inning and take a 7-1 lead. And Pillar doubles later in the 7th inning and scores 2 runs. So he goes 2 for 4. And this is something I love to see. In the 8th inning, Baltimore had the bases loaded and nobody out. Still wasn't really worried. Joe Biagini, Gets 2 guys. Okay. Gets the little dribbler comebacker. Gets it home. Good stuff. Still bases loaded, but there's 1 out now. What did he do? Oh no, it was the fly out to Kevin Pillar to center field. He throws it back in hard, keeps Flaherty at third base. So there you go. Bases are loaded still, but with 2 out. But now you bring in Brett Cecil to face Chris Davis. What does he do? Give him the old chair. Strikes him out. Bases loaded, nobody out. 1, 2, 3. Get out of the inning. Great job. Jesse Chavez, clean 9th inning. Gets a strikeout. Ball game, Blue Jays. 14 over 500 now. 59 and 45. And oh, what do the standings say? The Jays have now passed the Baltimore Orioles and are in first place. Ah! Oh, this is unreal. But we're not done yet. We are not done. The finale tomorrow, I think, is one of the big ones of the series. You won the series, so you gained a game on them nonetheless. Great. But now that we've won the first 2, we want the sweep. We want to go out tomorrow and give them the brooms, make them lose 5 in a row, and just say, now we've got a 1.5 game lead over you guys. See ya. Possibly a 2.5. Oh, no. We'd have a 1.5 game lead over Baltimore, depending on how Boston does today. And tomorrow, that lead could be huge over them, because it could be a 3-game lead over the Red Sox. We could really start getting some movement there. So that's going to be really, really interesting to see. But we know we want the win. Like I was saying about the Red Sox, they play later tonight. Is it a night game? Yeah, they play at 9 o'clock tonight. Drew Pomeranz in his 3rd start as a Red Sox. And Hector Santiago is he's coming on. He's a 9-4 record with a 4.28 ERA. So, let's say Boston loses. What do the standings look like? Jays are number 1. Baltimore's half a game behind. Boston would be 2 games back. Wow. That would... Unbelievable. Unbelievable. How this team has turned things around from where they were earlier in the year. But we're not done yet. So that's going to do it for this video. We're fired up about the 2 wins, but we want another one. We want this sweep. So, we will talk to you guys tomorrow night about hopefully a sweep. So if you liked this video, hit that like button. It doesn't take long. Hit the like button. It's very straightforward. Hit the subscribe button. I love to see new people join the channel. And hey, like I said, we'll talk to you guys tomorrow afternoon after hopefully a Blue Jays sweep over the Baltimore Orioles. Man, that sounds good, doesn't it?